Good morning. Welcome back to the First to Succeed workshop for first-generation college students. My name is Laura Markley, and I will be your facilitator today for Module 3, Choosing the Right School for You. Does anyone here already know what college they want to attend? Is there anyone here who has already started a list of colleges they're thinking about? If you haven't started yet, that's fine because that's what we're here to address today. At the end of this 2-hour module, you'll be able to identify the different types of colleges, identify the different types of degrees offered, identify what questions to ask during a campus visit, and compile a list of possible colleges and universities to research. So to begin your college search process, you should first get to know yourself and ask yourself some questions such as, what do I excel at? What makes me feel challenged? What are some things I've always wanted to try? Who do I admire? What are my favorite subjects? Am I independent or do I like to have my family nearby? Why am I going to college? What careers am I drawn to? And what did I always say I wanted to be when I grow up? You can use the answers to these questions to help narrow your search for schools. If you like having your family nearby, you probably won't want to choose a school across the country. It's a good idea to know what kinds of colleges are out there. There are public colleges that get their funding from state and local governments, and tuition is typically lower, especially for in-state students. Private colleges rely on tuition, fees, and private donations. Tuition is usually higher at private colleges, but they may have some good financial aid packages that can make it more affordable. So don't automatically rule out a private college until you've done some research. For-profit colleges are for specific careers and usually have higher fees, and credits don't typically transfer to another school. Four-year colleges include liberal arts colleges, and they have programs that lead to a bachelor's degree, while two-year colleges include technical schools and community colleges. Technical schools award certificates, and you'll find these for fields such as auto mechanic or medical assistant, and community colleges usually give out associate's degrees. There are also arts colleges for people looking to go into photography, drama, dance, music, or fashion design. They'll include regular coursework, but then they also focus on the other artistic areas. Religiously affiliated colleges are associated with specific faith traditions, and coursework can lead to the ministry field. Same-sex colleges all public colleges are co-ed, and most private colleges are too, but there may be a few colleges out there that are all male or all female. Some things you might want to consider when looking at colleges are the campus size and enrollment. If you are someone who doesn't like big cities and being around a lot of people, you may want to seek out a smaller school. Rural versus city, this goes along with somewhat with the previous consideration. Some people love being off in the country, while others like a city setting. You want to look at the faculty. What kinds of credentials do faculty members have? What is the geographic location? This is what I want, goes back to what I said earlier. If you like being near family, you probably don't want to move too far away. What type of housing does the college have? Is it dorms or are there student apartments? The college I attended had student apartments, and I liked that better, but some people do like dorms. And then again, what kind of degrees does the college offer? You'll also want to consider campus resources. What's the library like? Is there a computer lab? What are the options for food and for hanging out? What kinds of extracurricular activities does the campus offer? Such as, what kind of sports do they have? If you're a lacrosse player and they don't have lacrosse at that campus, you might not want to consider that school. What about social life? Are you interested in sororities or fraternities? If you are, you'll want to make sure a particular school has these. Also look into costs for housing, meal plan, and any other fees. Some schools have gone to renting textbooks for a certain charge each semester, so you want to know about that. You might want to also find out about financial aid and what the process is, and if there's a cutoff date. You'll want to have an idea about what kind of degree you might want to obtain. As I said it before, associate's degrees take about 2 years and require about 20 classes to complete. They're usually awarded by community colleges. And going to a community college can be a great way to get you acclimated to college and help save money because you can usually transfer to a different school to complete your bachelor's degree if that's what you decide to do. Bachelor's degrees typically take 4 years to complete and they require about 120 credits. And as I said before, a certificate is usually awarded by a tech school, and therefore courses like auto mechanics, welding, medical assistant, as well as some others. After you've thought about all the previous information we've just talked about, you can sit down and compile a list of colleges that interest you and meet the needs you identified from all the items we've considered. Then research the colleges on your list. Look at their websites. There are also tools online that can match you to a school. And you can use this information to pare down your list to a manageable number so that you can get a chance to visit the school, something that's really important. It helps give you a feel for the school. So we've included a worksheet in your workbook to help you organize your list. And right now I'd like you to break into groups and sit together and see if you can make some contributions to your list. Thank you for attending today.